Then second half, how did you see it?
Yeah, well, first half was very stop-start, which is, probably what they wanted and not what we wanted. And then second half, I thought we got the game we wanted and just didn't do enough with it. Sometimes when that happens, you kind of open the door. And credit to Canberra, I thought, they plugged away really well. I thought they did a good job on, some key areas in the game. And in the end, you can't begrudge them the win.
What could the team have done better to take those opportunities in the second half, do you think?
Yeah, I just felt I thought we worked quite well defensively. We made them kick out of their own 40 a bunch of times. I thought, as I said, the Raiders did a good job on the first couple of tackles, back five. I thought we did a good job there. And maybe just, another different spine, probably just didn't connect. Maybe, and we really needed to. So, other than that, I'm not too sure.
What did you make of Remy's game overall? It was his first game sort of back in charge.
I'd say it's a bit hard to sort of answer that right now. I thought did some good things and some things he'll learn from it, for sure. So as I said, we hadn't really had a game too much like that for a while. So that second half, and we just I don't know. Maybe Yo could tell you more, but we'll get a lot out of that game, I reckon. Wasn't good enough, but it is what it is.
Just the bigger picture, no doubt you'll be aware of the ramifications. You could finish, I think, as low as fourth by the end of the weekend. Just how difficult does that make things moving forward, Ivan?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly not too worried about that. We've had years in the past where this time of year we're probably kicking around waiting for the finals to start. So it's definitely not going to be like that this year. What's important is we hit the finals playing well. And at the moment we're not playing well enough.
How simple do you think that connection is to fix? Because you're out there, you can feel what's not going right and wrong. Do you think it's simple?
Yeah, I think so. We've obviously had games this year where we've all been together, like this particular spine, but just play out a little bit. So, though I think once we go and look at the review and that sort of stuff, I feel like we'll pick up a lot of things. But we probably just felt a little bit frantic at times where we probably didn't need to feel like that. But then at the same time, Canberra gained confidence too because they're obviously defending well. We weren't throwing all that much at them. So, I think we'll be definitely better for the run.
You said that, you look like you're actually in the box seat late in that game. Just you camped down their end.
Yeah, we might have got a bit too stuck in that sort of feeling like we're in the box seat, and we just keep kicking the corners and sort of playing a touch conservative instead of really trying to go after the game and win it. So I guess when you're not doing that, when you're not going after the game and really trying to win it, and you sort of just try to hold on, it sort of opens up for things. All of a sudden, I think there's a transition try they run for the second one, and then the last one, obviously, the match winner, you're throwing intercept just because you're sort of just fanning around a little bit, I reckon. So, but like I touched on, it's credit to Canberra. I thought they stuck at it. They gained confidence as sort of the game was going on because we weren't throwing like that.
You sort of surprised by the Raiders' defensive result, Isaah?
No, not over. Yeah, I feel like they've certainly got. If you look at their team, it's got some international players, some rep players sort of littered throughout throughout their side. And I guess sort of they've probably just struggled for momentum throughout the season. But I think if you look at their team, they match with anyone sort of at their best. So no, certainly wasn't surprised with it. And we obviously understood that. I don't know if this is their last home game, but they've also got some big names sort of moving on at the end of the year. So these games are important for them. So we knew we were going to get their best. So I thought they really would.
You've talked a lot about the disruptions, but if you to look at the last 6 weeks and how you've been playing, can you see themes and things that have continued, or is it different every week at the moment? Things that you're looking at that they're not doing well.
There's a couple of patterns there, but like today's was not really like that. So, but having said that, there's things throughout the season when we're always sort of trying to improve. As I said today, I think we made the line breaks were 7-2 or something in our favour. So it's not like we were, we're playing badly. It was just a period in that second half at 18-10. I just felt like we just didn't quite, extend ourselves enough. And as I said, credit to the Raiders. They were desperate, and they won their one in the end today, and they're probably well deserved, as I said.
You made a change at the end. Did McLean come off?
Yeah.
Was that a tactical change? Was that the issue?
No, he's been crook all week.
Okay.
Casey's 18 years old, and he just, that's, there's another thing. We've got a lot of rookies in our team. And, sometimes the rookies, the run sort of comes to an end. As I said, he's been crook, and he just wasn't himself today. So it's good to have Garns back who can fill that position. And, but that's pretty much why that.
Is Mitch Kenny getting sick of seeing his hooker come in and score tries when he doesn't get many?
I don't know, but I thought somehow did really well today.
Yeah.
It's the next man up sort of mentality we'd like to have, and I thought he did a great job today.
Just with Brody got bashed around by his old teammates today. He was brave, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he was, and that's how he plays. I thought certainly had to have his shoulder pads on, or he didn't, but he had his headgear on. So I thought all the boys physically were pretty strong today, and in the end you can't win them all.
Yeah, I know it's starting to bleeding obvious, but if you do finish outside that top two, I take it you've still got plenty of belief Penrith can go all the way.
Yeah, certainly. I think that's, as a group we sort of discussed that the beliefs couldn't be any higher. So obviously off the back of that, you want to make sure we perform well and sort of in form at the right end of the season. So that's something we'll be chasing over the next fortnight. But I don't care where we finish in that, sort of how that looks on the ladder. Total belief in this group.
How do you lastly strike the balance between no more disruptions for the next 2 weeks, but then picking the right half alongside Jerome? Because you've sort of said you're going to pick the player for the game, and you picked Brad today, but there's also another option there. Like, how do you strike that balance?
Well, we'll get Mitch Kenny back next week, so there's another change. So that's a good change. I don't know, Lara. It's just been the way the season's gone, and that's not. I'm not actually using it as an excuse. Just as is what it is. It's probably a lot of teams have gone through that. Just for us, it just feels like it's been more than usual. Starting right in the pre-season, so no, that's that's fine. We'll work it out. It's up to me to pick the right team. At this stage, can't wait to get back into it next week, and I've got full faith in the boys. Some of our best wins have been away from home as well, so this year. So whatever it is, it is, and we'll be ready.
So thanks, guys.